What's going on, y'all? Polo Sports Talk and Entertainment here again with another one. Hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notification so that you're able to get all of my content and all of my videos. Now, I'm going to talk about my squad, the Philadelphia 76ers, for just a second. Now, we're coming off a 111 to 101 victory the previous night over the Dallas Mavericks. Uh, and I'm a little late talking about this because I had some other things on my agenda first. But yeah, we got the victory. Yeah, kudos to them. But we're still not ready, and we still got a lot of things that need to be addressed. Now, the Mavericks were coming in as one of the hottest teams. I had already talked about that and previously talked about that when it came to Luka and also the addition of Spencer Dinwiddie as well, and also the fact that how Luka has improved his game, not only from a standpoint of efficiency, but also a standpoint of condition wise. He's taken his conditioning very seriously. Um, he shedded, a couple of pounds, and you can see it in his play. And on top of that, he's taken a better responsibility and shown better leadership, being that they have been shorthanded without the likes of one Tim Hardaway Jr. Okay. Now, Joel Embiid, he while he played great, he had 32 points uh, to go along with five steals and 8 rebounds. He also had 6 turnovers. Okay. Uh, Look, we know that he got the record, and this is Embiid's 33rd game of at least 30 points this season. Now, I'm not concerned about that because everybody's anticipating him catching AI, which is 49 straight games, which happened in the 05-06 season. I'm not worried about any of those records. Right now, what we really need to be concerned with is Joel Embiid's performance later in the stretch. Okay, because like I said, that monkey that's on his back, much like the monkeys on many of other superstars' back. If everybody's gonna give all this smoke about pressure to Steph Curry, all this pressure to LeBron about not being able to capitalize in big moments, we gotta gotta give the same smoke to Embiid. And I like how you stepped it up, but just got to cut down on the turnovers. Uh, Look, I got to talk about something and I got to address this, okay? I've already addressed Danny Green, okay? We've already talked about him. I think it's time for Danny Green to go, and I don't like the addition of DeAndre Jordan. That's just my personal opinion. Now, somebody had came and basically stated that Shake Milton needs more playing time and all this other stuff. Shake Milton, man, uh, he does need to get back in the rhythm that he once was. I'm a little bit disappointed in Shake Milton's play, especially this season. Shake Milton, man, was one of those players. He was just a key spark, especially when you talk about coming off the bench. He was instant offense. Uh, he's had a roller coaster season, not not quite as bad as a guy like Danny Green, but it goes back to the situation that I was talking about that needs to be addressed in terms of the bench. You know, he played only 12 minutes and 36, and you know he pretty much only had 2 rebounds. You know, he didn't he didn't he didn't even score. And he's still in the funk. That needs to be addressed. He cannot play like that in the playoffs. I'm sit up here. I'm not going to act like we don't need Shake Milton. We need Shake Milton, but I don't know what's going on with Shake Milton, especially personally in his personal life. He just hasn't quite been the same. I don't know if it's a slump that he's hitting, you know, but I hope he snaps out of it. Now, I do give Joel Embiid his credit though. Going back on him, he had 5 steals and he also blocked blocked one shot. Now, one thing that I want to say about Joel Embiid too is the fact that when he first came in, many people projected him to be a better shot blocker and rim protection, and he had the capability to do that. But being that he's had some injury, he came in with injuries, things of that nature. I think that has set him back a little bit. I'm not saying he's up there for defensive player of the year or anything like that, or he's gonna be on the level of Hakeem or Dikembe or any of that. But the effort that he puts in, I'm proud of. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he still needs to show up for a big game. He's the leader. You know what I'm saying? He's got leadership qualities, and he has to show that. Uh, you know, we one thing that I can say is that we shot 91.3% from free throws. That's what kept us in the game. The reason why I'm addressing that is because guess what? DeAndre Jordan, right? What do you know? 100% from the line, and so was Thibault, and James Harden shot well from the line too. And of course, he's always gonna go to the line, and that's his bread and butter. Um, Look, the last and most important, I think that we still need to work on is our defense. Now, thank God we got Matisse Thybulle. Okay, um, everybody wants Matisse Thybulle to be more than what he is. Look, I like Matisse Thybulle the way that he is. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay, he had a nice game. Some people want him to step it up. Look, Matisse Thybulle can guard pretty much 4 positions. Okay, and I'm even confident enough to say that he could even step down there and give an effort down low too as well. The guy's doing enough work, and on top of that, he had 10 points, and he was very accurate from the 3 point line. Okay, but the reason why I'm mentioning all this is because other guys off the bench got to step it up too as well. So we still got work to do on this Sixers squad. For us to think that we're going to be able to compete with the likes of a Boston or even Miami and not have any firepower off the bench, especially from the defense from a defensive standpoint, and also our rotations, you out of your mind. You know what's up with it, Memphis? I see you in the building. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the homeboy Cypress TV. But like I said, having said all of that, you know it's gonna be it's gonna be a challenge. We definitely have to step it up on the defensive end, off the bench too as well. And Shake Milton's got to wake up. I don't want him. We can't have you know 2 guys coming off the bench that are in slumps, and one guy pretty much is on the downslope of his career. When I'm speaking of a combination of Danny Green and DeAndre Jordan, that's just not a good mix. But see, if you go look at the better teams bench, like the Phoenix, even Golden State, even with all the problems that they have, one thing that you can't say about Golden State is that they don't have some young firepower off the bench. Memphis, they have a deep bench, and some of those guys you don't even know who they are. Cleveland, you know, Miami. You look at some of those guys, and look, and I know this is going to trip out. Of course, Boston, but even Brooklyn. Now, I'm not saying that they're super scary or anything like that, but they got guys that are going to give an effort, because you got to think about who just came there. They had DeAndre Jordan come over there, Seth Curry. Then of course, you got guys like Patty Mills and stuff like that. We have to be able to match. We have to be able to match that. It can't just be overloading the starters and them doing the work. That's how we wear down, because the playoffs are going to slow down. So y'all let me know what you think, man. Leave your comments, like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the notification. Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. I'll get at you later.